Today is Wednesday, February 24th, 2016, and the title of this rant will be Hillary Clinton Brings Back the Public Option. Perfect timing. Now, I don't want to talk about the past, none of this stuff about 2008, when Obama and Hillary went in it on the public option, etc. Let's just talk about now. Bernie has been pushing single payer all along. Hillary really has not come out with too much else outside of we need to take Obamacare, the ACA, we need to tweak it, and we can improve of it. And she really hasn't done something on it or indicated something on it that would considerably move the number of uninsured way ahead. But yesterday she came out with the public option. And let's take a look. Let's talk about the public option. Number one, as being complementary, a substitute for the single payer. We could also consider it a possible gateway, no, not like a gateway drug, but a gateway to single payer, a migration to single payer. So what Hillary has done is what she's been doing all along, is that she has been following Bernie's lead. Slowly but surely, she is continuing to move further to the left. As I like to say, go leftward, young lady, and keep it going. And the thing about this is right now is that she took Nevada. Looks like she's 30 points ahead in South Carolina. She's continuing to campaign in South Carolina, which is an indicator that she wants to crush Bernie in South Carolina. And again, hope that that momentum rolls over into Super Tuesday, where basically she's ahead by... She's ahead, what, in eight of the 12 by double digits, and in another one by single digits. And I believe that she would, if she were to get all of those that she is supposed to get, and maybe pull off one or two, Bernie would have to get almost 60% of all the delegates and the super delegates from then on out. That's just even to tie. So this is a very poor lesson. Excuse me. This was a lesson that Hillary learned in 2008. And after Super Tuesday, we'll see how quickly Bernie will learn it, because it does not leave him any wiggle room whatsoever if he doesn't do it. So this move towards the public option was not a move out of desperation on Hillary's part. It was a move while she was ahead, and it looks like she's going to be continuing to go ahead, and it looks like that possibly, today is what, Wednesday? After Tuesday, her delegate count could be enough that Bernie just can't run the table. He cannot run the table. But we'll have to see. You know, a lot can happen between now and then. So what does it give us? It gives us an opportunity to have a lot more people insured. Like I said, Hillary was talking about just tweaking it a little bit. Bernie was talking about throwing the whole thing out and starting all over. But this is the biggest step that could possibly be done, I believe, outside of single payer. And the thing about it is that's, you know, just so astronomically beautiful about it is that this can be done with no legislation, because they're already in the language of the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, whatever you want to say. That is in the wording of the Affordable Care Act. So this all can be done. Now, remember I said this was not done out of desperation. This was done while Hillary appears right now to have the momentum, appears to be able that she will crush Bernie in South Carolina, and appears as if on Super Tuesday, with her leading 8 of the 12 by double digits, one other one by single digits, and then 3 or 4 possibly Bernie could take off. And of course, she's winning all the big ones, so the delegate count is killing for her. It could all be over by Super Tuesday in some ways. Is that number one? That so far the Democrats have not had that great a turnout. I believe they're about 20% down in voter turnout from Nevada, Iowa, New Hampshire. We'll see what happens in South Carolina. So this would be a good thing for increased voter turnout, especially to people of color, especially to young people. When I say people of color, both black and Hispanics. This could be very good. I'm not saying it's a game changer, but it's going to be very, very good. Now, if we look at just the Affordable Care Act, remember our friends on the Republican side are insisting that, it sucks, it blows, it stinks, it's never going to work, it's going to fall under its own weight, there's death panels, it's going to slowly die, etc., etc. And of course, it's not. And I believe that about 16 million additional people are being able to be insured by Obamacare, which weren't being insured by before. And remember, the insurance companies are happy because they're making money on this deal. But there are still approximately 30 million people that are uninsured out there. I don't know how many of them could then become insured by the public option. But let's just talk about that 16. It doesn't make any difference what state they're in, etc. But if you take an additional 16 million people who did not have insurance that do have insurance, they have brothers, they have sisters, they have aunts, they have uncles, they have nieces, nephews, sons, daughters, etc. And hopefully something like that could be a big impetus to get all of those people to vote in the 2016 election, vote Democrat, vote straight down Democrat, because this is something that is affecting people's lives for the better. And I don't know what the Republicans can say, how they can make people's lives for the better, because all they're running on is fear and loathing, fear and hate. That seems to be the driving force of our Republican friends. But this is something that you can grasp a hold of, that there are people who are affected by it, and hopefully all those people around them will see that the benefit is the fact that the Democrats are the ones who voted this in, who got this in. It's out there. It's benefiting people. It's not perfect. We're looking to improve it. Hillary's looking to take it to the public option, something that hadn't been discussed before. All great reasons to vote Democratic straight down the board. Let's see what happens.